So I'm going to be talking to you about integration between Mosaic and ChemAxon registration, and in particular a partnership between Titian and ChemAxon to realize a new web services integration. So just before I get started, a couple of concepts to go over: registration versus inventory, just so it's clear what I mean by these terms. So inventory we think of in terms of managing and tracking physical container information, whereas registration is all about holding details about the substance contained in those sample holders. So in terms of the integration architecture, previously integration between our two systems was done at the Oracle database level, so using Oracle views and database links, and that served us very well, particularly as most customers have on-premise installations of both our products. But what's going to change is that Mosaic will now have a RESTful web services registration API, and ChemAxon registration will be able to push substance data to Mosaic using that RESTful API. So in terms of the benefits that brings, there's the higher level benefit is you can combine the registration features of ChemAxon registration with the sample management capabilities of Mosaic, and there are hyperlinks between the two applications to make the navigation easy. It also means that integration will be possible when either or both of Mosaic and registration are cloud hosted, and that includes perhaps in different clouds. It can also lead to an out-of-the-box integration between ChemAxon registration and Mosaic. So that means a customer can choose these two products knowing absolutely they'll work together, and that'll be a vendor-backed assurance. It will also enable straightforward integrations between our respective products in the Amazon biotech blueprint. So a little bit more about what Mosaic is. Mosaic is built for the management and processing of life science samples, and it's Titian's product suite for sample management, and it comes in some different editions. Mosaic Sample Bank is a pre-configured Mosaic solution and incorporates a lot of the best practice that we've learned through our years of experience working with large biopharma, and has features such as ordering or requesting pre-validation of stock availability, restrictions against certain materials, and manages all the sample preparation workflows. And Mosaic freezer management, but is a very comprehensive system to allow you to track and manage all types of sample inventory in a very cost-effective way. And having Mosaic means you can track potentially very complex sample workflows, right from dry powder in store through to very complex serial dilutions on plates delivered for screening. So such a workflow may begin with a user requesting some assay plates in a particular delivery format. And from a requester perspective, this is very simple, and this hides all the complexity of the workflow that's going to be generated beneath. And they just need to supply, a list of the substances they're interested in. These would be identifiers, in the associated ChemAxon registration system, and the amounts and concentrations they wish them to be in. And then sample retrieval follows, and that can be just manual. So Mosaic will help guide an operator to where the samples are to be retrieved from. This can also be fully automated. Mosaic has integrations available with most of the major manufacturers of automated stores. Then on to fulfillment. Behind that request, Mosaic has constructed the fulfillment workflow that contains all the required steps to go from samples in store through to the serialized plate that's going to be delivered. And that fulfillment can be performed manually or via an integration with automated liquid handlers. And we have integrations with most of the key vendors, and I've listed a few of those there on the slide. So just to conclude, ChemAxon and Titian are partnering on a new web service integration between ChemAxon registration and Mosaic. This will enable real-time visibility of ChemAxon registered substances in Mosaic, and allow the benefits of Mosaic inventory and ChemAxon registration to be brought together, and that's regardless of whether the products are on-premise or deployed in the cloud. and then a very rapid overview of some of the capabilities of Mosaic Sample Bank, that it provides full inventory tracking, sample ordering, and workflow management in one package. So thank you very much for your attention.